You shouldn't skip them chat rules, man. That's dangerous. Anyways, welcome to D&D. We're doing a homebrew setting here for my own setting. It's Chronicles Vusseoxath. It'll be a book that I'm working on. Anyways, the setting is grimdark based. It has some steampunk based stuff, clockwork design things into it. Today I'll be joined by four players. We're going to be starting in the city of Sloxilia. It's a slum city. There's a bunch of pirates. I'm echoing. Okay, cool. I don't know why I'm echoing. That should fix it. Okay. Alright, anyways, there's a bunch of pirates here at this city, as well as gang members. It's been taken over by them, as well as another little mercenary group outside the city. Other than that, the setting's ruled by three different sorts of kingdoms. One is the Empire, one is Verthiad, the other one is Oberon. The Empire has the main control over the region. They're fighting off demon invasions, while everyone else gets to sit happy, for the most part at least. Anyways, we'll go ahead and hop in here so you all can meet everyone that's playing. Alright, I've undone everything. However, I don't know if it's going like. No, it's fucking. Doing that again, isn't it? You guys there?
Yes.
Arlo!
What?
We were doing a funny!
Well, I wasn't paying attention, so.
Clearly.
Let's go and meet everybody who's playing with us. Dead silence.
Yeah. Yeah, no one said anything. Alright.
I wasn't paying attention at all. I was looking at my Twitch profile.
Okay. Alright, we'll start with Rust.
Oh, shit.
How's it going?
Well, it's going pretty good.
That's good. And we got Shadow.
My teeth hurt.
Why?
I went to the dentist earlier.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying something about that.
Yeah. I posted the truck with
Yeah,
rim spikes on
the
it.
funny truck. Alright,
Funny truck.
we also have Arlo,
Howdy.
who is striking
He doesn't
Cobra.
know it, but Shadow doesn't know it. I'm the reason his teeth hurt.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
I've been going to that same dentist for years, and it's two older women.
What makes you think
Arlo,
that
you
it's the
hiding
dentist?
something.
Yeah, I'm hiding something. It's me in your walls.
I can get you out if you want.
No, I'm good.
You just like the
It's
kinda
creature in the
comfy
other
in here.
campaign. Shelf creature.
Yeah.
Shelf creature.
And then we have Infernus.
I'm getting some water.
Okay.
This man.
Perfect.
This man waited for the stream to start to get water.
I got a tiny bit of water.
Big game moves right there, man.
You gonna start talking like Muscle Man during this?
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I caught him talking like Muscle Man earlier.
It just started happening. I was playing.
What do you
Fortnite
mean it
and
just started
I
happening?
don't know.
You're a freak.
I didn't even notice until I was sitting there. I'm like, bro, I just sounded like who did I said? Oh, Muscle Man. And then it just kept going.
Alright. Anyways, for this campaign, we have a bunch of custom rules we'll be using. Very fun rules. Right?
Yeah. Super excited about that.
Alright, these are coming out a bunch of rules that I made based off of other games that I think are cool. Anyways, rules out of like the Dungeon Master's Guide, which isn't like actually it isn't a different game. We got the madness tables. We'll be using those. We got extended rest, the gritty realism rest, as it's noted. So our short hour rest will be 8 hours, and our long rest will be 3 days instead of 7 because I think 7 is too long. And spell slots that
I
require
have
a
a quick
long.
question
Huh.
about that. Actually,
Yeah.
How's Catnap gonna work with that if one of us casts that? Because
Is that the one that
Doesn't that-
recharges spell slots?
it's the one that you get the long rest benefit. I think no short rest in 10 minutes something.
I'm probably not going to change anything for spells just because it's
Okay.
simple that way. So that's a pretty good spell to have.
Who would take that spell anyways, right?
Yeah,
Never.
We know someone who took it. We know someone
Never
who's
used
took
it,
it.
though.
spells in this world.
But long rest will recharge on 1 day rather than 3 days normally. So we have it now because spell slots would take a long time, and we have someone who is using spell slots.
Cringe.
Woo! That's me.
What a nerd.
One person.
Imagine not.
It's more than one. Anyway, out of
That's a weird thing. Spell slot's a weird thing. Hold on. I'm just processing. Like he just means normal magic stuff, right?
yeah.
I have that.
No, magic. We overhauled the magic rules. It's like Gary's book of magic for SOS. I've created a 100-page PDF. No.
Knowing
Oh,
how much you've already worked, I wouldn't be surprised if you snuck some more in there.
no, I'm good. I don't feel like messing with magic anymore in D&D.
What about caves?
Caves aren't hard anymore. Do you want to go into caves again?
Yeah, they are. They're made of rocks.
Mhm.
I get it,
True.
because rocks are hard.
That's not the only thing hard.
Yeah.
I'm talking about putting up with you guys. Ah!
Oh, we got you. And me. Turbo Frown.
Turbo Frown.
Where's my Kerbo Moai emote?
Okay, let me go grab it for you real quick in the middle of this, man.
That's all I asked for.
It's all you
All I
want.
could ever want.
Is
All
that
right,
you put everything
I get
on
to
hold
deduct
just
you
for me.
1 level if I do it now.
Oh Christ!
Oh, we're gonna have a-
Specialization.
We're gonna have a commodore.
You-
Wait, no, it's level 2. Dang.
Good Lord, that thing's cursed. Yeah, I need that.
Out of my book, first thing to list off, we're using limb damage. Limb
My arm
damage.
hurt.
Imagine Fallout. That's all you gotta do. Every time an attack is made and it is successful, you roll a hit location and you whack that hit location. Every
Don't worry.
limb takes half the damage of the damage rolled, rather than taking the full damage, because then your limb would probably crack and like it'd be pretty fast.
That's
Anyway.
not important. I can fix you up real quick.
Oh yes. Jackson, you
What?
we got your limbs sorted out.
Huh?
Your limbs are
Sort
not
your
sorted out.
limbs by volume.
I can sort yours out real quick.
I have wait. Oh no, we didn't do that.
Yeah, let me give you 5 resources real quick.
Oh shit.
I also did. Oh wait, no, you did it for me.
Yeah, I did yours for you. I seen that you didn't have it. Actually, it's
Now,
6 resources.
Hold on, you've got one of my legs wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't remember where you put your bionic arm or leg at.
You have a picture of my character.
I see your token. I haven't looked at your real picture since the other day.
the other day.
Who knows, man? You could have swapped it up.
Ah, yes, he flipped his character on the y-axis.
Yeah. You swapped the whole picture as well. I would never know.
I sure wouldn't fucking know, considering how fucking under wraps it's been.
What do you mean? You
He
haven't
showed
put
you
together
pictures
all
of
of the pieces. Yeah, you haven't put together all the pieces of the picture.
No, that's so much work.
It's like a 400-piece puzzle, man.
I can barely get through a 2-piece puzzle.
My gamer what?
Look, all right. Sometimes I get hungry.
Oh. Immediately eat the puzzle pieces when you open the box.
Yeah.
There's only 2.
Think,
Is
oh,
that why I'm
colorful.
missing them?
Yeah.
It's the left leg.
Of the forbidden one? Exodia?
Oh. Yeah. You gotta get all the clockwork pieces.
I played Pot of Greed in attack position?
It's plus it'll add 10 to that limb since you got clockwork.
Does this mean we have to ask you what the time is? Do you like the clock?
Only my leg.
Only the leg. Sadly, the leg isn't the main bit that tells you the time.
Oh,
the
it's his
brain.
penis.
Oh, same difference.
You could ask my gun too, but you might not get the answer you want.
What's the time? High noon.
All right. I'll turn up the desktop volume real quick. That way it's louder. My voice is very hard to make it louder. Just by nature, sadly.
Unfortunate.
Anyways, for the extra stuff for limb damage, torso hit points are increased by 25%, head hit points have dropped by 25%. And, we'll be using the additional effects from that, which means if you got a damaged limb, it's pretty low. There might be a chance you get knocked prone or something. I'll make up something as we go, depending on where you're hitting everything.
Where you get hit in the head by a goblin and die.
Oh, yeah, he gets shot in the head by a goblin and instantly fall over. Yeah, it happens, man.
Don't worry, I can fix that.
Your big character art boss fight.
I'll fix that, don't worry.
My character better not die from one arrow in the head. I got art commission for this motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, who would do that? Who would die to an arrow?
I don't know if that's me or if it's the bad luck rolls you get, man.
Hey,
Probably a combination of both, because anytime I'm DMing, that's just how it goes.
it do be like that.
Right.
It'll be awkward if Russ dies.
It will be.
My backup character.
Yeah. Limbs will heal for 3 plus your constitution modifier each hour. Also, crippled limbs will require 8 hours of rest to lose the crippled limb status. You
Can I
use...
put a couple of staples in it to just fix it right up?
Is this because of feature or just because it's staple?
Both.
Feature, sure. Staple, no.
Damn.
Staple being part of a feature, yeah.
Ooh.
It's all good.
Hey, yo, did they invent staplers?
Not yet.
You're
looking
asking
at my
like Gary
active ability
questions.
right here. Yes, we have staples.
Here, let me renew my CAD subscription so I can
Oh, you're
draft
gonna
a
make the first stapler.
My character's gonna make money solely off of patents.
That's a good way to get around. Start capitalism.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna invent the patent.
Oh God.
Right. You can use a greater healing potion to restore one crippled limb. It'll be left on 1 hit point. Superior potions will restore 1 crippled limb, and it will gain the hit points rolled for the potion. Superior potions of healing will restore all crippled limbs, and you can spread out the hit points rolled from that potion on those limbs. And then for stuff like Cure Wounds, you can restore 1 crippled limb using a 3rd level spell slot. It'll make it go up to 1 hit point, so it just fixes the crippled limb. And if you use anywhere from a 4th to a 6th level Cure Wounds, it'll restore 1 crippled limb, and it'll gain the hit points rolled for that spell. 7th or higher, you can restore all crippled limbs and spread the hit points rolled as you want to.
Viking. Apparently, you barely be heard on the stream.
Oh yeah, that's why I was talking a minute ago about increasing the audio and me just naturally being quiet because, yeah. Mine's almost max right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't do too much more about it unless I just start yelling.
Start yelling.
It's not necessarily making yourself louder, but just making the balances between all of us right. Because then it's on them to turn it up higher.
True. I'm gonna pull a tomato and start yelling at people. It's too early for that. Alright, talked about hit location rolls. I made a little table. I don't know if you guys can see the table. Let me see. Configure
Where's
permissions. All players. Observers should let you have a look at it. If you go in your top right, you should see a thing. It looks like a bunch of fucking tables. If you opened up Excel, they'll just be called rollable tables.
Oh, hit location. There it is.
Yep. And then we'll be rolling a d4 for evens or odds. Okay, fellas. Immediately start rolling.
Oh, that's gaming.
Alright. Man.
So Arlo's taking a bullet to the head.
Yeah. Let me just roll someone out of my NPCs real quick. But we'll be using a d4, evens or odds, to pick the left or right limb, if it's an arm or a leg.
What about the left or right body?
Well, you see,
have
that's a
I
thing
have
you
a
leave to
further
Terrence.
question.
It's about...
What if I put a limb on the middle that's pointing outward, like a penis?
You're asking questions here, man.
Yes.
You've already asked me so many questions about this stuff.
Yes. I have to know.
We'll decide when we get there.
Okay, well, I'll mark down.
Just roll
Ask
a D.
about the dick arm.
Roll a D6. 1 to 2 is left, 3 to 4 is middle, and 5 to 6 is right.
Loser.
Fuck you.
It wasn't for you to answer.
Well,
Guess she's not getting a dick arm now.
I don't need a
no
dick
grafted penis.
Imagine Godric the Grafted, but it's just a bunch of cocks.
We also have a bunch of additional conditions. This is just stuff like bleeding, heavy bleeding, burning, and frostbite. Frostbite we're probably not going to run into, maybe. Frostbite. Without being in the winter area, since we're not using the critical wounds tables instead, you're probably not going to get frostbite. Unless you sit out in the ocean for a really long time or something, maybe.
Hey, or you want a limit test?
I keep clicking another chat by accident.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm just randomly scrolling around. Suddenly clicking.
We're also using amputations and prosthetics, as we talked about. In fairness, he has a prosthetic. He has one of the clockwork ones, so it's a better one. It gives you some bonuses by having a clockwork one. Putting on clockwork parts can make your guy go insane, though. Same with hex parts, but those are pretty rare.
How do I
Amputation.
play a
Yeah.
sane character?
A question actually, and we'll touching on one of the insanity stuff. Do I have to roll for the one that I got from that?
No, you don't have to roll for that one. You want to?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You don't see what you would get?
1 second. You gotta.
I have to pull up the PDF to look at that, man. Let's not do it.
What is it? Like,
It's
But
in
you're
Grim
supposed to be
Fantasy
ready.
rules. Pretty sure it's
there
a
we go. I rolled
DC 16. Well, you go a little
Rolled off a
crazy.
sanity or wisdom?
Wisdom. Sanity
Oh,
is just
okay.
going to be a static ability we'll be using per my rules.
Not so
Damn
bad. Well, it's a good thing I'm not
Whoa.
rolling for that one.
You gotta lose one sanity point, man. You're gonna start going crazy. Then we have amputations. Amputations. If your limb goes below 0 too far, it gets knocked off, or it's just destroyed pretty much.
Just like Kenshi?
Don't let that happen. Yeah, just like Kenshi.
I wonder what kind of war crimes I can commit in this game.
You have asked me questions about many
I
things.
sure have. But this one is public. This one's on record.
Oh, yeah. On record, war crime questions.
Yeah.
We're also going to be using the infection condition, which is just something you got to worry about if your limb is amputated for too far long. You're going to start getting infected and the rest of your body will start melting down.
It's a good thing I have my staple gun.
Oh, yeah. You can stop infections with the staple gun.
Oh, I was just saying I'll just put your limb back on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you want to focus on infections, though, I can just, like, kick the limb away every time they try and reach for it. Like I'm a
No, you can't have this, man.
You just dangle their like severed arm in front of them, like, ooh, gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah.
You can get it.
And we
Or
also...
I just kick it across the floor, like, no, you dropped it. It's the floor's now.
3-second rule, man.
3-second rule.
You can't put that back on. We also have mechanical insanity. It's just something to do with prosthetics for clockwork and hex. It's a different type of insanity. Your guy will go crazy with all these things getting put on him. Basically like Cyberpunk, imagine that. Except probably not quite as powerful. Anyway.
Cyberbunk.
We also have additional exhaustions, which is cold, heat, and battle exhaustion. These are separate from normal exhaustion. If you pick up one of these, you'll get a level of normal exhaustion as well. And they also have their own little thing going on whenever you pick up a level of them. And we got sanity score. We already know that. We're using it as a static thing, as a custom rule. It'll go down if you failed checks that make I give you on wisdom. Stuff that'll make you fear things or trauma or stuff in battle. Essentially, you see someone get their shit rocked or something gets cut off. You won't be feeling too good seeing that, unless you've seen it a lot. I'd say Terrence is probably okay.
Hello, that's me.
Combat pressure, that's what I was just talking about. Where if you see something happen in combat, or if there's too many people surrounding you. We also have demonization and demonic insanity. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that for a while, maybe. Unless someone has some plans. No. Demonic insanity, you pick that up as you mess with demented things. And demonization is like special mutations you can pick up. Because you're dealing with demons. Then we have eldritch mutations. We're not getting into that for a while, hopefully. It's the same deal pretty much, except there ain't no insanity with it. There is another big factor, it's a part of it though, and if you get that cut off, you kind of just die after a little bit.
Is it the penis?
No. I don't think people just immediately collapse. It's cut off.
Why?
I feel like they do.
Well, they might collapse, but they might not die. The other thing's Course of Northalong. No one's a null, so we don't have to worry about that. He's marked off the list. Imagine being a Skaven in Warhammer Fantasy or something, and you have the Black Plague, and you just want to constantly eat. Additional rules outside of all the gritty things. We got crafting and town building. We're going to be using character slots. We'll get our second character at level 6. Really loud car.
Wow.
That's my ride.
We also have guilds and factions for those who are wanting to be in them or already in them or have been a part of them. Couple people. Then we have minor and major events. These are events that'll be going on in the world. It don't matter if the players are there or not for some of them. I'll be keeping track of time in the background. It could happen at any point. I doubt I'm going to do a major event. Major events are setting changing. There will be very big changes that can affect everything going on. And then there's just a bunch of extra classes, subclasses, spells, weapons, items, etc. And that's about it for all the extra stuff we're using. Anyone have any questions about any of the stuff?
Yeah, can you repeat that?
From the top.
Yeah, from the top.
Gonna have to look back in the VOD for that one, man. That's on you. All
Can you
right,
repeat that last part?
man.
Yeah, what's up?
Copy on last.
About to make me pull a Phasmophobia dev, man.
Hey, yo, you good in there?
No, what we're talking about. I had some bad problems recently. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Well, are you guys ready to get into D&D?
No.
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 Okay, now I'm ready.
Anyway, end of the campaign. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's in the campaign. We're done now, man.
Yeah.
That's
We
everything.
didn't have enough budget.
I haven't made a character yet.
Have you?
No.
My God.
He has not made a character, no.
Yeah,
You see, I have a really cool thing in Foundry. It lets me just generate NPC. We're going to be using that. It even gives you traits. It gives you funny traits of how you act. Right. I will extend upon the classes and stuff we are using. We're using Kibble's Inventor class. Which,
Well,
yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on with them. They're pretty cool. I think they're better than Artificers. Personally. But they
sad.
also have some really crazy stuff going on, which we're going to be home rolling. Anyways. Are you all ready for real this time?
Yeah. For real this time?
Okay. This means a bunch of you are going to get left. Well, a bunch of us hop into another chat.
Good heavens.
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas.
I can't believe they're all dead.
I feel like I'm getting left
Yeah.
behind here.
Who's
No,
going to
it'd
be
be-
the one this campaign to not get whispers?
It'll be like Shadow. He gets one-on-one at the very end of the
actually-
game.
At the very
I-
end.
Yeah.
I actually won't be joining the actual campaign for the first 3 or 4 sessions, but I have to be
Yeah, you have to
Gosh.
be here for posterity.
here.
Because you're one of the main characters, you have to be with us.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's toggle the navigation of this guy, if it lets me. I'm actually having problems with Foundry today. It's a pretty good day for that to happen. Yeah, I can't toggle this. Alright, we're going to be making this as the main thing. And, oh, I just seen what you posted in the tavern.
Uh-oh, spaghetti is.
Let's hope this doesn't mess with it. Alright. I'll be pausing it. Shadow, we're going into your one-on-one.
My God.
Starting early this time. Hey, I was wondering if you were gonna drag me or if I had to do it myself.
Oh, you're gonna hop in yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone can sort of see a setting. They don't actually see anything.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Don't be moving. We got the game paused. Arlo's also on this map. Why are your doors open? Shut them.
I don't know. This is the first time I've been home, man.
Alright, so...
Why is my token labeled shadow character?
Oh yeah, you gotta fix that in the thing. Don't worry about it. We'll get that here in a bit. Oh,
Don't
Arlo's
worry
is
about
fixed,
it,
right? Alright, so... what are you doing? What are you doing in your house?
I'm gonna fix my token.
Okay, here. Let me fix your token. I'm gonna put your first name in.
Yeah, that'll be good enough.
You're gonna have to disappear for a second, okay?
Okay.
Alright, you're good now.
Alright, sweet. Now we can finally move on.
Alright, let me just tell Arlo not to move. Alright. You can move around as you want.
Okay.
So what are you doing in your house, man? Anything going on with your character? Y'all, you want to introduce your character to everyone?
Hold on, he moved my vision away from me.
Huh?
And he put something in chat and it stole my vision.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it's doing that. I have it turned off. It isn't doing it for me.
I will be playing Terrence Butcherville, who is a Vidalcan inventor who focuses on meat, as I am a flesh smith. That's my specialization.
They're pretty cool fellas. They got a lot of crazy stuff going on. He also wants to do a bunch of extra funny stuff.
I do want to do a bunch of extra funny stuff.
Imagine
like a bunch of extra funny stuff. I have put a lot on Vikings' plate.
You gonna give him a tour of your crib, man? MTV Cribs?
I think I should be put on a watch list if someone ever finds out about this outside of this city, but sure.
Yeah.
Alright, let me pull up the actual map real quick so I can pre-plan this tour.
Alright.
I just have to find it. And there's Nekoark eating a lemon.
Uh-huh.
I'm far too far back. That's what. There it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start up here. These are stairs. They let you go up and down.
There is
forward.
no up, sadly. We're gonna pretend there's a bedroom up there.
Yeah.
It's your broom closet.
Yeah. What, do you think we should go the footsteps coming from the room or going into the room first?
Up to you, man. These there's quite a few trails.
Yeah. Well, we'll start clean where it begins in the surgery room. That's where the fun stuff happens, and then I drag the bodies over here into surgery room number 2. And then we have surgery room number 3. And corpse disposal. And then outside. And also stairs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of surgery that goes on here, and none of it all that legal.
You want to talk about the goal of Terrence or anything, or keep that hidden for now?
Keep that hidden for now.
Alright. So, I'll go ahead and rip Arlo in here, unless you have anything else to say without Arlo here.
No, but I do have something to say when he is here.
Okay. Hey.
God, I'm here.
Yeah,
My
you are,
brother's
huh?
a bitch-ass motherfucker.
All right, what's going on over there, God?
Alright, you can move around. So, you've been in Sloxilia for a bit, and you've had a little look around. You talked to the townspeople a little bit at this point, try to figure out where Terrence is. And they've sort of just pointed you down towards this alleyway, past this
I
old
see.
broken down house.
That is very broken down. I'm gonna inspect the rubble for signs of Terrence.
Alright, you can just give me an investigation check.
Oh my god. The first roll.
This is gonna set
I'm
the
so
mood for the
nervous.
entire campaign.
There it is.
Holy
I did
shit.
it! Let's go!
There goes all your luck for combat
Yeah.
later, man.
There's all the luck for the entire campaign poured into that.
Gosh.
You will now be rolling like rust for the entire
Oh
time.
no. Yeah, you take a look through the rubble. You get a little look around. You don't really know if like anyone's lived here for a very long time. It's pretty dusted up, crumbled up, you know, as it looks. It's probably been torn down for years, maybe. However, you get a whiff of the air. You get a little bit of a stench coming from up northeast.
Can I be pulled along by my nose like a cartoon character?
Yeah. You start floating in the air.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Alright, it's on slate then. With your
Oh, cool.
witchcraft.
You witchcraft.
Don't worry, I have a license.
A warden comes around the corner.
Firing squad just guns you down.
Is the stench coming from this house?
Yeah.
Is it the funny house?
Terrence, mate, you in there? He's gonna knock on the. Is this a window or a door?
That's the window you're standing in
Okay.
front of. You
Yeah, he's
notice
gonna look at the window.
all the windows are all closed up.
Oh. I'm gonna bang on the door. You in there, mate?
Is it my door?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is it?
Well, who are you? Are you
You came
Terrence?
here, you tell me first!
Are you Terrence?
Who's asking?
Open the door and find out.
I didn't do that!
Can I try and open the door?
Yeah, go ahead, just try and open the door.
Just opens the door.
Yeah, you reach down, you just open the door.
Oh, I fucking knew it was you, mate.
Why are you here?
I was looking for you. I heard you got into some trouble.
That's a way to put it.
Well, I figured I'd come help you get out of whatever sticky situation you've managed this time.
It's less sticky and more mushy.
You notice that there's a blood trail of footprints down here.
Mate, what have you got going on here, mate?
Business.
Yeah, how's business going?
Pretty good. No complaints from the patients.
Is it because the patients leave satisfied, or is it because the patients don't?
Both.
Oh. Well, are you actually are you having a trouble?
Here and there.
Do you want, I mean, do You need help?
You might as well put you to work if you're staying here anyway.
Well, fuck, fair enough. Shut the door behind me. What do you got going on?
Oh, you know.
Unfortunately, I think I
you
might
wanting me to
actually.
interject?
Yeah.
All right. So, Terrence, you know there's a thing going on with Cuskrell. He's wanting to get out of town. He's tired of all the gang members and stuff. It's mainly up to you if you want to get in on any of that, or if you have any sort of dealings with the gang members.
I would most likely have dealings with the gang members. Gotta keep the supply chain flowing, you know what I'm saying, brother?
True. Well, you know what, Cuskrell, he is the bartender of the town. He probably has a pretty good relation with you. He probably don't care what you do, really. He's also in good relation with the Onyx Jackals, which is the gang members. But he's also tired of this life.
That's fair. Well, I'll give him a quick rundown of what's going on with all that then.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you're fucking involved with the mafia?
Hell yeah! They keep the bodies coming!
Sigh.
Alright, well, I'd consider that a sticky situation, to be perfectly honest.
They mostly leave me alone.
Right, mate, but I have a funny feeling someday they won't.
It'd be like that sometimes.
That it do, but
I disappeared once, I'll do it again.
right, fair enough, I suppose. Anyway, what's the deal with the footsteps over there?
Those are mine.
Oh. From do you,
I walk over to the door and open it, and the smell of blood instantly hits
Oh.
you.
mate. That's fucked.
Sure is. There's a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah. I'm sure. What about this door?
Open it and find out.
That's the same.
Yep. It keeps going if you want to keep following it.
Kinda. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'll just like pat you on the back and say, yeah, yeah,
I see you've been keeping busy, mate.
oh yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, stay out of there.
All right, well, fair enough.
Jumps off the stage.
And I'll just like hop the counter.
You jump over the counter.
Yeah. My house and my rules, baby.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll render aid where I can, but
Are you done and left all the doors open?
well,
You gotta keep your back covered at all times.
You want to have a seat and see what's going on in there?
no, I think I'm all right. Thank you.
You sure? I'll do it for free.
Yeah, no. I think
No, you're not sure. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, as all this is going on, all of a sudden you hear a knock at your front door, Terrence.
Oh,
Let you answer that.
I'll open it.
When you open it, you see a member of the Onyx Jackal gang.
Hey, man.
Fella, he puts his hand out for a handshake for you, and he looks straight over at Adrian.
G'day.
Now, I heard you.
You can probably wait in the back room somewhere.
The
Well, fair
back
enough.
rooms. Disappears into the floor. Alright, 1 second. Moving between, like, foundry things is very awkward. Alright, anyways, after he shakes your hand, he goes to speak with you. So, who's that fellow you got here with you?
That's my fucking brother.
He looks like an interesting fellow. What's he
That's one way to
doing in
put it.
town?
Fuck if I know.
Looks like
Came
he's
to
one of
visit
them.
for some shit.
Looks like a little engineer. Was he looking for work? Is he looking for the Smiths Guild? They haven't been around in ages.
I'll just laugh at that. Beats the shit out of me.
We could use an engineer. You think he's looking for work?
Maybe could ask him.
Yeah, give him an ask for us real quick.
I'll yell at him. Adrian, come here!
Right.
You want a job?
It depends on what kind of work.
Got a potential employer for you right here.
What kind of work were you looking to have me do, mate?
We see you see, we got some. You're an engineer, right? You look like one.
Could be considered as such, yeah?
You ain't looking for no Smiths Guild out here, are you?
Well, no. I don't exactly have the kindest of relations with them.
Oh, that's even better, even better. So, let me tell you something. If you head down to the tavern here in town, talk to old Cruskull. You know, Terrence here knows about him. Maybe he could take you over there. Might have some work for you. We could use an engineer like yourself. You're looking for the job.
Might have to give that a try.
Trust
I like
me, it ain't
Pat
nothing.
Adrian on the shoulder. Yeah, rent ain't free, buddy.
There's nothing you couldn't handle. It's not shady work at all.
Surely.
Nothing shady goes on down here. Absolutely not.
Adrian surreptitiously looks at the bloodied footprints all over the floor. Surely not.
Hey, don't look at that. That's legal-ish. It's a gray area. Mostly it's red right now, but it's a gray area.
His work's fine here.
Hey?
Right.
We got a couple other people that do the same sort of thing. Not quite as good or as well working with us.
I'm sure my brother's always been enthusiastic
I like
about his
meat.
work. Yeah.
I like doing things with meat.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, if you're wanting that job, just head on over to the Bleaken's Egg. I'll get you going. You'll
Right on.
talk the cuss scroll. You'll probably meet with our boss, Sullivan. He'll lead you where you need to go with that and give you all the information you need.
All right. Thanks for the heads up. I'll give the old college try.
All right. Well, you two have a nice day. Don't get in any trouble.
You too.
You understand? Don't be
Dream of it,
getting your
mate.
pockets ran. Don't let the beggars steal your money.
The only thing the beggars are stealing is some of my time on the table.
That's true. Anyways, I'll leave you two to it then.
You have a good day.
Right. You'll just start walking off.
And I'll close the door. Look at you! Your first job offer!
That was the shadiest man I've quite possibly ever seen.
Isn't it great here? Nobody
It's,
asks questions!
I see why you like the place.
It's the best!
I'm gonna see if I can find that tavern and see what the work's about. Do you want to come with me? Or have you got some
sure.
things to attend to?
I ain't got nothing going on right now.
Did you see Patience in the house? Patience.
Not live one.
Patience.
Yeah. When I was giving you that tour, were any of them alive? 'Cause they're not supposed to be. Not yet.
Well, I'm not exactly a doctor. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, that's why I'm the doctor.
Then why are you asking me?
Because I got my license revoked.
Right.
Got my diploma though, and I point to it on my fucking apron.
Oh, you keep it on your apron.
Yeah, it's just like stitched in.
You see, I'm certified.
I'm very proud of it. That's why it's right here.
Well, shall we head down to the tavern then? And Adrian's gonna pat Terrence on the shoulder and wave at the door, like gesture.
Oh, you want me to go? Oh, okay.
Gotta get out the door first.
Now, do you know where the tavern is he was talking about? The, what was it? The fucking Dutch egg or whatever.
Yeah, it's somewhere around here.
You would know.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
I'll leave that to your
I make
superior
sure-
knowledge.
Can I make sure my house is locked down?
Yeah, I'll say right here. There you go.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, in that case, I'll be swapping over.
Oh!
Do it faster.
Hey.
Hey.
So,
Noise you made it first sound like you just woke back up. Alright, next we'll have you, Infernus.
all right.
Howdy.
Hello.
Alright, so you've been given your information to head to Sloxilia and look for a apekin by the name of Boron.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and say that you're there. You've already made it through the gate. We'll say you came through the northwest gate. Got a bit of a pat down. The people obviously noticed a bit on you. They had a good, nice look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, they did let you into the city.
Okay.
If you want, give me a... Let's see here. I'll have you give me a perception check.
All right.
Pretty good.
It's better than my rolls earlier.
Yeah, I expected as much. You have very good wisdom scores. You'll walk around town for a while, or the city. You'll notice it's very torn down. However, from being in Atalamdus, you've seen beggars everywhere. You know the deal with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see gang members every now and again, mostly dressed in black, trench coats, or suits of some kind. Every now and again, you'll see a pirate-looking fellow, even in the streets. But, after going around for a while, you'll spot a tavern known as the Pestilence Pale.
Mm-hmm.
And you might figure that would be a good place to check out.
Yeah. I'll head on into the tavern. We'll hit up the locale.
Alright. Get that ready. Make sure I didn't throw anyone else's token in here earlier when I was testing.
Wouldn't want them to be able to see inside the tavern.
Yeah. Tavern's a very secretive place.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Get you started up. I zoomed in a fuck ton there. Right. You're just on the street. Down the road you can spot two fellows in a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
But that door to your northeast would be the tavern.
Okay. Well then, let's go on up.
As you pass by the two fellows there, they'll be looking at you. They're just sort of eyeing you up. Other than that, nothing else.
Yeah. I'll do my usual, make sure my hat is tipped low, my my poncho covering as much of my body as possible.
Alright. Gonna fix your token real quick. That way you actually have stuff set up because for some reason it is not there now. There we go. Whenever I replace your token, you'll be able to see your health and everything.
Okay.
As soon as you open the door to this tavern, you get a very hard liquor smell out of it.
Mhm.
Very quickly. It sort of floods you. But
Mhm.
as you look in, it's sort of torn down. You can see by the tables that quite a few of them are torn up. There's chairs knocked over. The place doesn't seem to be in a great condition like the rest of the town. Or the city, in that case.
Mhm. I'll even close the door behind me.
Yeah, gotta build up a good reputation of being gentle.
Gotta build up a good reputation.
Yeah.
I
Behind the
will
counter.
head up to the bar.
If you hold shift while clicking on your token and moving. Ooh. You do a handstand when you get to the bar. If you hold shift and move it with your mouse, you should be able to just drop it. Yeah. You have to pick it up first. Are you holding shift or control?
You know what? No, I have the ruler selected.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is happening?
There we go. Now I can. All right.
You see
yeah.
You see a
Go ahead.
pretty well-dressed dwarf behind the counter. About as well-dressed as any of the mafia-looking fellas you've seen all the way through here.
Mhm.
As you go, are you taking a seat or standing up?
I'll be taking a seat.
Well, as you take a seat, he turns around and looks at you. Well, what are you doing here? You're quite a different fellow. I've never seen one of you around here before.
He would hear in his head, I'm here for a drink and some information.
He sort of just stares at you wide-eyed for a second.
And I'll just tap the counter.
I'll get that for you then. He'll turn around. He'll tap out a drink and push it towards you as he turns back around.
Mm-hmm.
That's just some standard rum right there. So, what brings you in?
Well, I'm looking for a man. Well, an apekin. Goes by the name of Borin Gorandis.
Oh yeah, he's here. So, he's right up top on the up the stairs. If you look to the far east, where you'll see like a shadow area, around this there'll be some stairs.
Okay.
You'll just point over there and say, he's right up there. You getting involved with any sort of mercenaries, are you?
Well, I just got some simple business with him. And I'll just down the drink.
Give me a constitution saving throw.
I haven't done this road before.
Here we go. Alright, yeah, you drink it. The rum don't taste that great. It's sort of strong-ish, but you can hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't none of my business. You head on up then.
I'll tip my hat and I'll say, now you have yourself a good day, sir. And I'll just start walking away.
Yeah, he's just sort of still wide-eyed during that whole conversation, wondering how he's hearing you.
At some point, he realizes, now wait a second, did I charge him?
I don't think he's worried about that part. As you come up here, you can right-click your token, and that number in the top left, you'll increase that to 15, if you can see it. I'm not sure if you can. There you go.
I can.
They'll say you're 15 feet in the air. As you get up here, you see a few guys along the edges, and then you do see an apekin.
Mm-hmm. I will just casually stroll up, pull the chair out and sit on it, and look at him. And he would hear in his head, so you must be Boren.
Oh, well, you got business with me.
That's right. I'm looking to gather some information about the shipment going down south to Adtown.
Adtalambis.
Yeah, say it once so I can get it. Adtalambis.
Right.
Adtalambis. For the mercs down there.
Ah, you're part of the mercenary guild then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've met the right man in that case. Take a look here. So, you know about the shipment they're doing.
Yes. I would rather say I'm involved in said shipment.
So they've given you the info of what's on it. What we're bringing.
Mm-hmm. Do I know the info of what they're bringing?
You do not, no.
Okay. They've told me all I've needed to know.
Go and give him a check just to see if he's just like, this guy knows. Maybe he doesn't know. he lifts his brow, his right brow. You have no idea, do you?
Not one.
All right. Now, one question. Are you some psychic fellow? I don't see that mouth moving, but I hear it up here. He'll just, like, tap his head a bit.
Well, I can talk to people. That's basically all I can do. I'm more of a physical person myself.
That's the kind of people we need around here. Anyways, so, this shipment. He'll lean in forwards a bit. He'll push, like, a cup aside. This shipment has a bunch of weapons on it. Do you know anything about our group, the Bombardiers?
I've heard a thing or two.
Well, we like to deal in the business of getting weapons. We'll take them from whoever we can. We've had our little fights with the Empire. You see, we can hold our own. Mercenary Guild knows a little bit about us. But I'm gonna give them a little shipment. Since you're here, I'm guessing they've accepted this offer and they're wanting that shipment of weapons?
That would be my understanding.
In that case, I'll bring this to my boss. You looking for a job while you're in town or anything? While you're here? Looking for a little gold on the side, maybe?
I could use some work to keep myself busy.
Good. It'll probably be a few days before I come back. I have to head over to the Outer Isles. You, or Antilles, you might have heard of the Outer Isles, you wouldn't know much about it, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's close-ish to, Vusseoxath. Sort of southeast of it. More south-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be heading down there to talk with my boss so we can get that shipment underway. It'll be a good relationship between us, you know.
I suppose we'll make it all work out.
Well, if you're looking for work, you go back down there and, I'm guessing you've talked to the bartender, Cuskroll.
I had a word with him. Well,
Well, Just judging by looking at you, you got a little clockwork piece on you. And you saying, or you being from the mercenary guild and being more of a physical person, I'm sure you could do some work. He'll know where to lead you.
All right. I'll make sure to check him out. See what he's got for me.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna finish my drink here, and I'll be on my way. I'll most likely be gone anywhere between 2 to 3 days. Hopefully that job will keep you busy.
I guess you'll find me when it's time then, when you're back.
Yeah, I'll be here waiting in case you're around or out of town doing that work for them. But I'll be here.
Right. All right. You have yourself a good day then, sir.
You too. You'll go back to drinking his drink.
And then I fall 15 feet through the floor.
Yes. It's a nice little mechanic once I start getting like actual stuff going. But just a little balcony, it's up above in the tavern. No, it's there.
Yeah, it works better than whatever I was doing with Strixhaven stuff.
Oh yeah, where the kites and stuff.
Where I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get rid of the walls now. You can see up there.
Yeah. You come back and you see the dwarf cleaning off the cup you were drinking out of before.
The fella up above says you might have some work to be done.
Oh, Bourne led you back here, huh? Well, you get your hands dirty. You look like you got a bit of a way with yourself.
I can handle myself.
Well, you happen to know anything about the Onyx Jackals here? I've never seen you in town.
I'm rather new in town.
Well, the work we got available will be from Sullivan Gregford. He's their leader. He'll sort of nod his head backwards to the door behind him. Mm-hmm. He'll be back there. However, need to know what you're good with down and dirty work. You know the Empire?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't have a good reputation with them, you see. This whole town was taken over by the Onyx Jackals. You may have heard.
Something of the sort.
Just need to make sure you're good with that kind of work. That sort of reputation can get around if people find out you're working with them.
Well, us mercenaries are in it for the coin. We're not so much the righteous sort.
That sounds about right. Coming from the bombardiers, they're also mercenaries, privateers, really. But if you're that kind of person, are you with the guild, I think, down in Atalamdis?
Yes, that would be the one. I would take out my guild badge and show him.
I see. I've never seen one of your people around here. Myself, at least. I've heard about it.
Yes, the mercs don't tend to come so far north too often.
I've heard they try to keep down there in the Empire. Don't seem to deal with them very much themselves. Don't necessarily like their way of doing things. They usually call up the Fighters Guild. But anyways, if you can handle yourself, I'll get word with Sullivan. Let him know we have a potential customer.
Righty on, then.
In that case, that's where we'll stop for you. But otherwise, you'd see him start heading Oh, I got you. I got you.
I'm going in. I'm going into the door. I'm
I
gonna
grabbed
look.
you by accident. Wrong foundry. Having two of these open is awkward. Anyways, you see him head around back. You get a little glimpse in there, but you don't see a lot. And he shuts the door behind him. But that's where we'll stop for you. You have any questions or anything?
No, I'm good for now.
All right. In that case, you head back on over into the campaign chat, and I'll get ready to grab Rust.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello,
Hey.
welcome back.
Hey.
Hey,
All right. Man, it took a second to activate on both of these. All right. Jackson, it's your turn, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. So you come to Soxilia sort of looking for information about both your mask and about some possible bandits that raided the orphanage quite a while back, yeah? Hello?
Cut out what?
Here we go.
Dude, I don't know what's been going on with my internet today, but it's
So, you've come to Sloxilia looking for information about this mask you found and
Yep.
about some potential bandits that raided an orphanage quite a bit back. Yep.
right. Yeah. Sounds about right.
In that case, we'll say that you go ahead and head through the northwest gate. That's how you get in. That's pretty much where
Okay.
most people come in. You'd notice the fellows there, gangster mafia looking fellows. They let you pass on through. They give you a good look through, though. Check your pockets for anything. They don't really care about what much you have. They let you
Okay.
go on through. But as you go through the city, you'll see more and more of these people usually eyeing you up. Is there anywhere you're keeping the mask specifically, or you got it away in a backpack or anything?
No, it's kind of like, I always imagined it as like on like a belt loop, but pretty secure to where it's not gonna fall off or get pickpocketed. And I pretty much always in towns like these I would pretty much have a hand on it just in case.
Well, as you walk through, you'll see Sloxilia is pretty run down. A bunch of the buildings are in disrepair. You'll see beggars on quite a few of the streets, people sitting off to the side. Small low market stalls don't look that great. But, give me a wisdom perception check.
Real good at those. 9. Starting it off strong, boys.
There you go. You find yourself wandering around for quite a while. Don't see any sort of buildings of interest or anything, but you happen to catch another one of them Onyx Jackal fellows down the street that you've heard about and seen quite a few times.
Okay.
Maybe you figure maybe they have some information that could help you out.
Okay. Now with the information that I've heard, would it be like good? Like they're more good things or bad things said?
From going around other places in the Empire, you would know that the Onyx Jackals they're gangers.
Yeah.
They're not great people, especially if you're hearing it from other people outside the Empire. They don't like them at all because they've forcefully taken over this city.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them and slowly approach, kind of staying discreet, not just going straight towards them, just slowly making my way over to them.
Alright. Well, since he's heading or you're heading his direction, he'd see you. He'd sort of nudge you and eye you up a little bit as he sees you walking forward. He doesn't really say anything yet.
Okay, I'll shoot him a glance back, eye him up and down, and I'll make my way more directly to him.
Yeah. At this point, he'd look over at you. Is there something you need?
Yeah, I was going in town, look for some information. Wondering if you look like the certain individual that's smart enough to know what I need to find out.
Hearing that, he sort of gets a little bit of glee in himself. He gives a smile. Yeah, I got a little bit of information I could help people out with. What are you looking for in Sloxilia, huh?
Okay, and as he's saying that, I'll pull out a piece of gold and like a gold piece, and I'll kind of like run it through my fingers a little bit, and I'll tell them that I'm looking for a group of bandits that had run around town. See, where would the orphanage be in distance to Sluxilia?
It would have been in, I think we decided Cabreton, which it's on the other side of Vermantis Forest, which is quite a ways out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him know that I'm looking for a certain group of bandits that may have targeted an orphanage number of years ago.
Well, me myself, I don't know very much about that, maybe. I see you're a kind of businessman as he looks over at the coin you're flipping around in your fingers. Tell you what, if you head over to the tavern, talk to Cusgro. He might have something for you. You might get a little extra. You looking for work or anything out here?
Possibly if it pays good enough.
Oh, we can pay pretty well. Tell you what, you head down to the Pestilence Pale. He'll point his finger in a general direction, pretty much.
Okay.
And he'll let you know it's not very far off from this route. You head over there, talk to Cusgro. Might have something for you. You might be able to talk to the big boss. They could let you know about the bandits. Hey, he's more the local fellow. He's been around for a while, you know. You get my drift.
Yep. I think I understand what you're saying. I'll take that information and I'll kind of flip him the gold piece.
See if he catches the gold piece.
Okay.
Grab one of these guys, give him a dex check. Yeah, he grabs it. It sort of fumbles around in his hand a little bit after he grabs it. Then he'll look up to you. Appreciate doing business.
Of course. Now I'll turn around and head to the tavern.
All right. In that case, we will return to the main voice chat.
All right. What was that place called that you said to go? Was it out the
Pestilence Pale?
Pestilence. That's not how you spell pestilence.
I will be marking it on the map for everyone. So
okay.
You can get the idea of what's happening if I'm marking it on the map.
Okay.
All right. Let's go and grab it real quick. We can go ahead and head on into VC with them.
All right.
Starting problems.
No.
Who starts problems, man?
Yeah, not me. I didn't headbutt anybody this time.
He didn't create an insane gas and turn the game into timed.
That was such a stressful session.
Did indirectly murder half the party.
I don't know if you're
I
talking
would call it
about.
indirect.
I don't know if you're
We're talking
talking
about
about
the
the
roguelike,
previous
yeah.
campaign or the roguelike.
The
They're
roguelike.
like, yeah.
Mm.
I was a fucking problem child in that one.
Sure
Oh.
were.
Alright, gonna get these tokens set up. There shouldn't be any more one-on-ones, maybe. Possibly. Alright. So, let's begin here. You've all made your way to the tavern. One of you already knows the stuff going on. Anyways, we'll begin over here with
Shadow, I think you might have been right.
Terrence and
Yeah.
Adrian. What you right about, man? Oh, okay, I see. Alright,
Yo, who's that Final Fantasy boy over there?
Hey, shut up.
alright, we'll begin with Terrence and Adrian.
Straight out of Kingdom Hearts looking ass.
So, this building here, up to your north, this would be the tavern. By the way, I said the wrong tavern name for you guys. It's Pestilence Pale.
Oh,
I thought something was off.
you
Yeah.
mean it wasn't the Dutch egg?
Oh, you're talking to them, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah, them. Get out of
It
here,
wasn't the
Antilles.
Dutch egg. Pitutu.
Well, here we are.
It's the place, mate.
Nope. Don't know why that other guy gave us the wrong name, but it happens.
Yeah, he's new
Well.
on the job.
Shall we go in
I
there?
knew which one he was talking about. Yeah, probably. You first.
Right, that makes me feel so secure. You're making me go
Now I'm
first.
right behind you, buddy.
You know the place.
Stop right there.
Nope.
Alright, Jackson, you may go ahead and move as well.
Okay.
You'd all see each other going down the streets. You guys can move again, too.
Oh,
Yeah. As you pass these two fellas here, you'll see that they eye you up and down, each and every one of you as you pass by.
G'day, mate.
I will do the same exact shit.
I imagine when Terrence does it, he does it really quick with his eyes wide open, like making it very obvious.
What you got going on in there?
You actually
Was
say
that
it to him?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that Arno and Elise from Assassin's Creed Unity?
No.
Huh? No, that's something created by a generated picture.
Well, that looks like Arno.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, and you look like what's his fucking name from Kingdom Hearts.
Riku?
Shin of Steel.
Oh, yeah.
One of these days, I'm just gonna have a character, and the fucking token artist just gonna be the Crimson Chin.
Oh, no.
What was it, Jim? What was the other one? The Bionicle Ankle or some shit?
Something like that.
The Bionicle butt cheek.
That one's even better. Yeah, that one makes more sense. I'll just continue on.
You know,
Yes, you
just
might.
walking together already. As you guys open the door and go in, Terrence is probably used to it, but as soon as you
Yeah.
open the door, the smell of rum just fills your nostrils, floods you. Except for maybe Adrian.
Yeah, not me.
As you walk in, you see a few gang members here. You also see a odd-looking fella up there at the bar.
Hey, we just saw them outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, guys, remember, we got, like, generic guy 1 and 2 most of the time.
Okay, but that doesn't solve the problem in that I can see both them and their previous models.
No, you can't.
I can't believe you're going to sit with that stranger.
The guy at the bar.
Yeah,
That's normally what you do at bars.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
wouldn't
believe
know.
it. I can't believe he's doing it in this city.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Adrian-
take a table by myself.
Adrian's gonna turn to Terrence. He's gonna go, "What was the name of that guy?
I will
That
tell him.
guy. That was."
Yeah, I will tell him.
I will tell him. Okay, tell me.
It's a cuss girl. Cuss girl.
Gus Grill or Cuss Grill?
Cuss girl. Here, I'll type them in the chat for you.
Okay.
Here you go, Arlo. This is exactly what I tell you in your DMs.
God, you're
Hey,
on the
why
bar
are you-
table.
Thanks.
Why are you get down from there?
Yeah.
It's either that or I'm way back here.
You hold shift and move your token around, it'll set you wherever.
It's fine. I did the same thing when I entered.
Oh, that's not an NPC. That's in
Oh my
Oh my god.
This odd looking fellow from everyone else.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Zach.
Huh.
I'm gonna keep an ear out and listen for any mentionings of the big boss,
Alright. Big boss.
Dome.
Doug Dimmadome of the Dougsdale Dimmadome.
Bro, that looks like that bartender guy. He looks like fucking Colonel Sanders crossed with who's
I-
the midget?
That's
The
why
popular midget.
I love
Napoleon?
this picture.
What?
Napoleon?
No, the actor.
Peter Dinklage?
Yeah, that's the
Oh
one.
my god.
He looks like fucking Gordon Ramsay, Colonel Sanders, and Peter Dinklage had a bastardized love child.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you'll see dwarf fella walk out that door in front of you. And he'll come out and look over, immediately see Terrence.
I'll give him
Ah.
a wave.
Well, what brings you back here?
Brother wanted to speak to you, and I'll point to Adrian.
G'day, mate.
See blue on your neck.
Yep.
Guessing you're related. So what you need?
I was told about a job offer for an engineer.
Ah, Onyx Jackals.
Yeah, that's the blokes.
Yeah, that's just
Right.
them fellas over there. He points over at that table behind you.
Yeah, right. Those fellas.
Yeah, not the other fellow by himself.
That weirdo. Look at that friendless freak.
Oh, Jackson, on that table, by the way, there would be a bunch of just broken bottles and random plates and stuff sitting around.
Is there any bottles that still have something in it?
No. If you fill around,
Damn.
everything's pretty much empty. One of them actually does have something. It's a spit bottle, though.
Damn, I've been there before. Not gonna drink it this time.
Time to drink. Don't want to seem awkward sitting at the table not drinking.
So he just picks up the drink and swigs it.
You ever been around Sloxilia before?
No, mate, I just stumbled into town looking for this dolt.
Fuck you!
Well,
Yep, yours.
if you're his
anyways.
brother, I'm sure you already got a rundown about what the Onyx Jackals do.
Vaguely.
He leans forward a bit. Well, they're a little bit down and dirty.
Yeah, I kind of figured, considering the state of Terrence's place.
Have you seen the state of every place?
No,
Yeah, have you seen the
This
literally my neighbor's
whole
house?
city's dilapidated.
fair enough. Can't say I've taken too close a look.
Give me a perception check.
Is that the bartender
Was
telling
it the
him that?
bartender saying
Yeah,
that?
the bartender is telling you, yeah, give me a
perception
perception check right now.
He pulls out a dice and slams it on the bar.
Man, you're doing good today. You'll definitely notice that you have a look around. You take a look at the woodwork and everything in this place. Yeah, it's pretty torn up and everything's falling apart slowly. It hasn't been in repair in ages.
Oh, I see what you mean, mate. Now, what was it that my services were required for?
Well, that's something you'll have to speak to Sullivan about. He's our boss, you see. Now,
Right, where can I find him?
I just around back. Now, if you need work with him, I can go ahead and let him go back there and let him know. We got some visitors. Terrence, are you looking to work with this as well? Help
Yeah,
your
why
brother?
not?
You could make some
You got
gold out of
nothing?
it too, I'm sure.
Yeah, ain't got nothing going on right now.
All right, well, in that case, I'll let him know. And he just peers past Adrian and the guy at this table down here.
The freak who's sitting on the back of the chair, not the actual chair.
Oh yeah, like all the cool kids.
Like an L from Death Note.
Oh, no. Hey, you over there. You need a drink or something?
Yeah, what you got?
Well, rum, beer, a little bit of vodka. We got
I'll
my
take some rum.
special, the black
Oh, it's-
casket.
How much is that?
Ah, you know what? You're new to town. I'll give you a little taste test on it. Give you a shot of it.
That doesn't tell me the price, but okay.
No, I'm saying you're getting it for free.
Okay.
Not
Oh,
very
I'll get
smart,
up and walk over on the other side. Shit.
You'll
Shit.
shift.
Fucking all over me.
Hold shift.
I can't believe he's already drunk.
Even
Just the
constantly.
smell in the air.
Yeah, just constantly. Second hand drunk.
He'll prepare you some. He'll shake it up and pour it out for you. It's a bit over a shot, you notice. A little bit more than
Okay.
just your average shot.
Okay. I'll take a piece of gold and I'll slide it over.
Well, I appreciate it. You gonna give it a drink?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Oh, it's dark. Very dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, how's the smell?
Very strong hints of rum, but you can sort of tell there's some other stuff mixed in there. Very high alcohol.
I will take a drink.
All right, and give me a constitution save. Oh boy.
Yep. Good
Here
rolls.
we go.
Good rolls. Good rolls.
For anyone here, Russ doesn't roll well at all.
I'm surprised
unless it's like 3
it's high.
crits in a roll.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very high or low chance. You know, it's either natural 20s, natural ones.
You take a drink. It is very strong. It got is sort of also sour on your tongue, but it goes down. Gets you feeling a little tomato dry. You can sort of suck in a little bit. Ain't the greatest thing you've ever tasted.
It was probably not the worst.
Yep.
I will turn the shot glass upside down and slide it back over to him.
Well, what'd you think?
It's shit.
Well, I see how it is.
I love it. Actually, I'll take some rum.
Everyone in the bar looks at you when you say shit. Ah, well,
That's what makes it good.
you know what? If you like it so much, you wanting caskets black, or you wanting just general rum?
I'll take a cascade of the special.
All right.
A casket is just like a casket full of.
Yes.
Huh.
I assume whatever's in it is dead.
Whenever you go see him, grab a big thing of casket black that he just, for some reason, has pre-made.
Yeah.
It just has, like, a skull and crossbones on it.
Definitely my vibe. I'll take it.
Yeah, he starts making you quite a decent batch. If you like it, you know what? If you're looking for work while you're here.
Yeah, I was told to come meet the big boss.
Oh, you're looking for Sullivan then? Well, in that case, this one's on the house. You can have it. You'll be in town for a while. You drink often?
More than just about anything else.
That's depressing.
All right then. He'll bring you a decently sized little barrel. It isn't a very big one. I'd say it probably has around 4 pints in it.
Okay.
Well, looks like all of you are doing work for Sullivan. In that case, let me head back to him real quick and let him know we got some more customers.
And then Viking goes into his own one-on-one chat.
Bye, Peter Dinklage.
See you guys later, man.
Bye-bye!
No. Just give you some guys some time to talk to each other if you want to.
Also, when I did sit at the bar, I did take the mask off and put it on top of the bar.
All right.
That way it's not just hanging behind me.
Yeah.
And I can see it. I'll look over and I'll ask, so what brings you all to town?
I live here!
That's.
Oh, I was looking for this dumbass.
Seems like both poor decisions.
I love it here! Nobody asks questions!
Well, he's my brother, so I'm kind of responsible for his safety, at least a little bit.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck
Clean
you!
your goddamn apron!
This is clean!
Is your diploma the only thing that you keep clean, or is it also bloodstained?
There's some blood on it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's soaked.
Mate,
like
your
the
definition
paper
of
is
clean has
absorbed.
always been lacking.
Is it laminated or not laminated?
It is physically part of the apron.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Is it like soaked?
It gets cleaned when the apron gets cleaned, which is rare.
I see. And Tilly's have any answer to my question?
You would hear in your head, just you. I'm just here on business. Do a little work on the side.
Question: do I notice the gun?
There's no rifle. That's character art.
Okay.
And his other piece is not overtly viewable.
Okay, never mind then.
I have a question about your piece. Is it gonna make like
Good
mysterious revolver noises from Fallout?
Every time he pulls it out, it's just the
Every
bat's
time,
noise.
yeah.
the
It's like,
piano.
Yeah, it's in a chest holster underneath his.
Is that what the RGB on your face is? Is that the sound speaker?
I was waiting for
gives him
someone to say it.
increased. That gives him
That's-
increased FPS.
That's just his eyes. There's a glint of a pupil, but the
You have
whole
RGB
bit,
eyeballs?
It's just the glint.
Bro's
of,
a gamer.
It's just
Bro's
the glint
a
of light on
fucking
this,
gamer!
on an ant's eyes.
Bro's a fucking bug gamer!
Are ant people pretty well known?
Are you asking in game or out of game?
Out of game.
No, not at all.
Okay, so probably never seen someone of this race before.
No,
Hey, Terrence hasn't either, right?
no, none of you would
Oh
have.
no.
I'm going to get decently
Oh, God.
uncomfortably close.
Here we go.
You would hear in your heads, "Can I help you?"
I'm just looking. You can feel my eyes studying you.
Just kind of My brain's so bad. I forgot what the my fucking clothes are. Poncho. Pull the poncho just like slightly closer to himself.
Don't worry, I ain't trying to steal nothing. I'm not after your stuff. I'm after the meat. Wait.
That doesn't
Adrian-
make me feel any better.
Adrian's gonna swivel around on the bar stool and just fix Terrence with a look. Mate, we've talked about this. Stop making people uncomfortable.
I will never. It's part of the job description.
Is it?
It's what I'm known for, so that's what I'm calling it.
Guess I can't fault that. Never doubted your work ethic.
I would say looking until he's up and down, you would notice his clockwork leg as well.
Hey,
Oh, mate, is it a
where-
prosthetic?
where'd your other leg go? You still got it? Can I have it?
Afraid I haven't seen that leg for a long time.
Fuck!
What kind of bearings have you got in there?
The right kind.
The best answer around these parts. A non-answer. You'll do great here.
Are we done with PC
Yeah.
chat time?
Yeah.
It goes
I got nothing.
silent for
I
a
think
second.
so.
I'm just gonna spin a piece of gold in my hand and have a hand on the mask.
Got an important message I had to answer. Alright, after you're talking, after probably just a couple of minutes, you'll see the door open back up and see Cuskroll come back out.
I am not hiding that I am still studying this funny-looking Ant-Man.
Is Terrence ever going in to, like, give it a poke anywhere?
A couple of times he'll, like, start to and then pull back and then start to again.
Every time he starts to, Adrian just fucking reaches for.
Stop that. He pulls
You're
out
gonna
a
slap
whacking
his
stick.
hand away.
He says a little whacking stick.
I'll
Adrian
give
reaches
you
for
the
10-foot pole.
I'll give you the there's a little bit of movement underneath his poncho as until he's just grasps the hilt of his gun.
I really wish
Adrian
you had a
reaches for his,
sombrero.
his telescopic metal pole, his whacking stick.
Alright, anyways, when Cuskroll comes back out, make sure everything's repaired. Yep. Alright, he'll look towards all of you. Well, all of you got the job. Didn't even have
You
that
did
much
it!
of an
Your first
application.
ever
Fine and dandy,
job.
but I was kind of expecting an interview.
No, there ain't no interview. Not yet.
Yeah,
You
right.
You
mate.
do
part of the
interviews
job.
after in this business, you see.
Not
I'll
understandable.
kind of like pat Adrian on the back. You'll learn quick. Or you won't ever learn again. And then I'll laugh.
Mighty reassuring that.
Look, I'm still alive.
You always find a way to come out alive.
goddamn right.
mostly, Intact.
Well, if you're ready for meeting the boss, you can head on right through. He'll pick up this little sort of stable door
The
and
hinge.
lift it up and let you all
gonna-
go in.
Just gonna hop over.
Hey, I was cleaning that.
Terrence is going to do it properly. Hey, yo, look at all that cheese. Is that me?
Is
Hey,
Silas
it's not for
is the
you.
last one that goes in. The door gets shut, See some fellows over in the corner, well dressed. And
Wait,
as
wait
you
a
all,
second. Is that the guy from outside and
Well,
the guy
that's
from
the Sigma
outside?
male.
Yo,
yeah,
Giga Chad!
The Giga Chad.
He's real!
Alright, hold up. I am getting bombarded with messages. Give me a second.
Bombarded. Good lord.
Ugh. Good lord, man. Alright. Anyways, as you enter the room, you'll see a fellow over here in the far corner. He'd actually have a cigar in his mouth. And you see two other fellows there with him.
Do
As
they
you
look
walk
as
in?
generic?
Yeah, they're generic mobster 1, both of them.
Okay, cool. I know exactly what model that is. Thank you.
Yeah. If you ever look in like Gmod, just type that in. But guy in the corner, he looks over at all of you. Well,
G'day.
are you the fellas looking for work in town? I'd suppose so. You
Yep.
didn't come back here. Crescrow
Yeah.
wouldn't let anyone out here. Well, come on, come up, have a seat. These guys will just start scooting over for everyone.
The family restaurant booth scoot.
Oh, Silas has no extra room for him.
Skill issue. He gets to stand.
Are these not benches at this table?
Huh? No, that's a rug under the table.
Oh, damn, I made a bad decision.
You sat on the floor.
Oh, just scoot down a little
Scoot down,
further.
Terrence.
Scoot down.
Scoot down.
Fine.
Sit in the monster's lap.
Squeeze in.
I've got to get a exit seat. I have bathroom break. I need to go take.
Corner chair.
Shit, you mentioned bathrooms. I just gotta get out real quick.
Oh no, I just sat down, man.
I'll just crawl under the table.
I'll just go right here.
Bad Terrence pulls out the stick.
I pull out my knife.
Viking, I suddenly had the feeling that 10-foot pole isn't going to be used for identifying hazards. It's just going to be for whacking Terrence when he's naughty.
Stop that.
Stop that! Whack!
Fine. See who gets
Bad
field
surgeon.
surgery
Quit.
and who doesn't.
Bad surgeon.
Bad. Give him his hand back.
Put his hand back on, man. What are we doing here, man?
Right side up this time.
No, it's the wrong hand, man. That's the left hand.
Where did you even get that one from?
You look in my backpack and there's just assorted hands from different races. They're all still warm.
That's not my first time seeing that.
Yo.
Ew, what?
In D&D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maple's character. Gibbers.
Yeah.
I remember that. The bag of human legs that he duplicated with the old man.
All right, anyways. As you all scoot into the booth, Sullivan would look over at Terrence. Terrence has probably seen Sullivan a couple times, not that much.
Uh-huh.
You probably haven't had any like personal conversations. You probably just had a hey. That's about it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I know you, as he points at Terrence. Rest here. Where you come from? What are you doing in Slock City, huh? As he's talking, he has the cigar just moving up and down in his mouth from his teeth moving.
I'm from around. I came to pick up this dolt. Figured he'd gotten into some trouble. heard tales of a mad surgeon in the slums, so I figured I knew where he was.
He does good work. You see, he does stuff
So
on the
I-
side for us.
So I'm told.
And I don't ask questions.
Exactly, that's the kind of business we're in. Now the rest of you, where you come from?
I'm from all over, really.
Oh
I'm just
my
here
God,
for
it's an amalgamation.
information, really.
What kind of information you looking for?
Looking for this some band of marauders.
Marauders.
They attacked an orphanage a couple years back. It's been, I lost track of time, 20 odd years or so.
Well, that's quite a while back now, isn't it?
I've been on the road for a while.
I might know something about him. There might be a chance. We'll work out a deal. And he looks over at Antilles in the corner of the booth. What about you?
I just realized Antilles, Ant.
Yep.
I hate you.
Yeah,
It's just a play on the word.
I'm gonna play with his fucking organs. Tell you what.
I didn't go for the obvious ones, but I did go for it.
V22, is that how many iterations of this character you've had?
I'm a
Yes, version
mercenary
2.
from the south. I'm just up here on business and need something to fill my idle hands.
Well, we got something for you. We got a fella that needs to be found and taken care of.
Do
Now,
you care what happens after the job is done with his body?
I could care less, you see.
Oh, booyah!
We got a...
I'll throw my fucking hands up. Let's go!
You see, we got a rat in our group somewhere. Something's going on where the Empire knows some of our moves we're doing outside of town, or outside of Sloxilia. Near Ebhart, we've been trying to plan for some things, you see. But they seem to always know where we're at. So we're guessing that we got a rat in our midst. Now, you're there on the end of the booth. I might have some information for you, if this job can be handled.
Sounds like a deal to me.
All right, well, as far as all you need to know is we got a rat. I need him found. Right now, we have a lead over at the Hollow. It's the inn in town. He might be staying there. Apparently, he's in the gang with us. He isn't a Red Crow or any of the Bombardiers. But we need to track down who's been ruining our plans around here, you see.
So just to clarify, he would be an Onyx Jackal.
He'll be appearing as one of us, most likely.
Okay.
Most of our work isn't coming from the Red Crows over in Ebhart, not right now, or the Bombardiers. They mostly keep to themselves.
I have a question, Zach.
Huh?
When he mentions a rat, do his two goons give off any, like, subtle, like, oh shit, or any worries, any hints?
Adrian, go throw them.
They all pretty just standard.
You can give me a perception check.
Okay.
Now, who's ready for the first nat one?
I've already rolled twice, and it was a 9 and a 5. But it's got to be this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Highest roll of my life.
You glance over at the two other guys next to him. They're seated. They seem to not hardly make a movement. As far as you can tell, they're pretty close bodyguards with the boss. They don't
Okay.
seem to show off any sort of thing whenever he mentions it. They ain't got no tell.
They have no
Okay.
emotion.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
might say they're even robotic.
And Big Boss Man, is our objective to execute said rat or bring him to you for you to dish out the punishment he deserves?
Well, you see, I'd rather him brought in. You bring him in. Might have some words with him. Might. Give him some of the business. If you
Like
know what
my
I
business
mean.
or your business?
Our kind of business. We'll
Okay.
let you have your business afterward.
I'd start rubbing my hands together at that mention.
Now, as far as this goes, the Hallow's all you really need to know. Head over there. Talk to the lady that owns it. She might be able to help out. Maybe. She doesn't really like us. Which makes us think, if he's not hanging out around any of our areas during his downtime, he's probably there. But, any of you have any further questions about this ordeal?
That's enough for me.
I don't like asking questions.
Good to hear, then. Well, whenever you figure out where this guy is, or if you get any information, feel free to come back and let me know. We'll pay you handsomely for your work. A little extra for you on the end there. I'll try to see if I can scrounge together any information of any old groups of marauders. But, you there, fellow brother of Terrence, you're
Yeah.
an engineer? You know
Yes, sir,
mechanical
that's
work?
my profession.
We might have some extra work for you after this. As
Right, I'll
long as
probably
you
be
can-
willing to do it.
As long as you
Yeah,
can
you're already
finish this
in.
task.
What was that?
As long as you can finish this task, of course.
Tasks.
Need them. No, God, no, not again. We'll probably have some extra work for you if you're down to do it. Of course. Anyone else got any questions? All right. In that case, that's where we'll be stopping this session. Hello? Is everyone dead? Okay. Discord kicked me out.
That's what
Oh, I
happened.
thought you were doing a bit.
Yeah.
No, I was not doing a bit. What is the last thing you heard me say?
Just, oh God, no. And then
Yeah,
gone.
just, oh god, no, and then you were gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh me. That's pretty bad. I did not notice it kicked me out at all. Because I have OBS open. Anyways, let's see, where was I with everything in that case? It completely cut me off.
Amogus strikes again.
Alright, so it was right after the Among Us thing. Right. Well, prove yourself that you can be useful. We'll have some work for you afterwards then.
All right, mate. Appreciate the offer. I believe I can handle it, especially with these fine gentlemen.
Oh yeah, while you're here, you ain't gotta worry about any of my boys. They'll make sure not to deal with any of you. You all look different than the rest of the residents here. Well,
Right
Terrence
on.
is a resident, but you could say he's different.
I am very different. That's
He-
what my mama always told me.
He's
Unfortunately, I
notable.
know exactly what you mean.
I like meat and meat accessories.
But none of them will deal with you. Red Crows will be letting them know as well. The Bombardiers, you don't have to worry about them. But when everything is done, you'll be paid handsomely for your work. There could be more coming afterwards, as long as you do good and well. Any of you have any questions for what's happening? Anything you're against on this?
Nope.
All seems fine to me.
Good. In that case, that's where the session will be ending.
All right.
Wonderful.
I got the group together.
We got the group together.
I
The
refuse.
gang's all here.
I refuse.
What do you mean you refuse?
I refuse the end of the session.
That's it. You gotta make a new character. You have to do the. You have to wait.
Time to time to move it back up.
All right. Yeah. You met some of the people in Vusseoxath. You got your first job. You have an idea of what's going on around the place.
I assume I won't be staying at the inn, but rather my own house.
Yeah, you can stay at your house.
Okay, cool. I
Guest
ain't paying for a
bedroom.
fucking room.
Guest bedroom.
Hey, we crashing
Whoops.
at your place.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of beds.
Yeah, there's a lot of beds.
What's the property tax like here in Sluxilio?
If you can find a house that has no one in it, you can basically just go in there and stay. Ain't no one
Oh.
gonna stop you.
Damn. I need
There
to-
might be a hobo
live
that'll
here.
snuggle up next to you every now and again, though.
That's why I keep my doors locked. Don't like surprise visits from my patients. No, I do not.
You're patient. You're to be patient.
Yep. The undecided folk, as I'll call them.
All right. How'd you guys like it? How you getting along with your characters?
Pretty good.
Man.
Not bad as mine was.
I hate it. I'm making a new one now.
Get Johnny's old character's body!
Time for more character. All right. Well then, we'll be wrapping up on Twitch then.
Excellent.
I'll be uploading a VOD to the VOD channel.
No, I could use the gamer words.
No, you stop. We're still going. They know now.
Oh God, we can finally stop holding ourselves back from saying all the things we actually want to say.
Yeah.
Joke's on them. I don't have a Twitter.
No, he
I'll make
can't
you
be
one.
stuffed.
I'm uncancelable.
All right.
I will never be held accountable for my actions.
Well, in that case, VOD viewers in the future, hope you enjoyed. We'll be picking back up. We'll be doing this every Friday at 5
Hopefully.
p.m. CST.
Was that foreshadowing?
Foreshadowing missing
Foreshadowing.
next Friday.
Foreshadowing. Next session, 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you guys in 2023.
Yeah. Whole year.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is. I'm good for the next year for D&D. So
As you do next D&D Wednesday.
Oh, dude, I have some information for y'all.
well,
All right.
Wednesday as long as Redbeard's off work.
Yep. All right. VOD viewers, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye
Anyone wanna say bye?
bye.
Bye bye.